What's going on, my fellow Digidorks? It's good mate Tro here, and I am tired and cranky, so I thought it is the best time to show you guys the Belphamon deck list for BT-13. But before we get stuck into that, we have more Digimail. Declan from Western Australia writes, "Dear Tro, I love your deck lists, even though sometimes you get some rulings wrong. Fair enough. Here's a picture of Argamon. He's my favorite because Argamon is like the Pikachu of the Digimon world. Everyone knows him because he's the best. Okay, fair enough. I like it, and I like your Moxie Declan. And yeah, thanks for calling me out on the rulings. I am trying to strive to get better on that one. And you are most definitely in the running for the Digitalks art competition. Show them what they're going to win, Lapo."
Alright, Tro, the winner of the art competition will receive this lovely playmat. We also have got some promotion pack version 0.0 special edition. Also, we've got the illustration competition pack and a revision pack for 2023. We're going to chuck in a handful of Tarzos as well, just to sweeten the deal. It's a great prize for any boy and girl, Dale Bloody Ripper.
Alright, thanks Lapo. If you guys want to be part of the art competition, just hang around till the end of the episode and I'll give you the details. Alright, engage.
Like a Digimon, Digivolving up into a champion. Searching out my megas, cause I'm breaking hard. Gaining memory, check security. My strategies will make you a master of your Digi-Destiny.
Alright, first up on our deck list, our Digitama. We're going to be running 4 copies of Pinamon EX4. It's inheritable on deletion if deleted outside of battle, gain of memory. So if we do end up Digivolving over it, which most of the time we'll just be sacrificing it straight from the burying area, but if we do, all the Proto-Gizmon's line is by deleting the lower level. You can play this one for a reduced cost, so it'll be definitely deleted outside of battle in that respect. And then just 1 copy of Demi-Meramon from BT3. On deletion, trigger draw 1 and trash 1 card in the hand, so it works right into the deck perfectly. Yeah, we're going to be running 5 because, like I said, we're going to be sacrificing all these straight from the breeding area to play a Proto-Gizmon. For a reduced cost. So yeah, we'll run 5 Digitama for the deck. Onto our level 3s. We're going to be running 4 copies of Proto-Gizmon. When you would play this card by deleting one of your level 2 Digimon in the breeding area, reduce play cost by 2. So it's on play is draw 1, then trash 1 card in my hand. All the Gizmon line do that. On play, draw 1, then trash 1 card in your hand. You're going to be seeing a lot of that through this deck. All turns, this Digimon can't Digivolve. The Gizmon line can't Digivolve. And on deletion, by returning 2 cards with Gizmon in their names from your trash to the bottom of the deck in any order, you may play 1 Gizmon AT from your trash without paying a cost. And then we've got 3 copies of Impmon from BT6. On play, you may trash 1 card in your hand. If you do, return 1 Digimon card with 7 Great Demon Lords or 3 Musketeers in its type from your trash to your hand. I like to use him just in case I need to get my Belphamon sleep mode back. He's really handy for that. So yeah, just running at 3. And then I've got 2 copies of Garbamon, BT2. Always a classic Digimon to use in purple. On deletion, trigger draw 2 and then trash 1. I'm using him just to get that bit of extra draw power that I needed because a lot of these effects draw the same amount as that you trash. So at least this one you can draw 1 extra one this time. Then I'm going to be running 2 copies of Sugomon. BT3, just for reason inheritable on deletion, gain of memory. He goes really well with Pinamon, so if you can Digivolve up to a level 4, you sacrifice that level 4 to play your Gizmon XT, and then you can gain 2 memory back, essentially playing it for 1. So that's really good. And then just 1 copy of Psychomon. All turns, players can't reduce play costs. Now, I only run him at 1. It doesn't really matter if he's on the field. You can get rid of him pretty easily. By playing an AT, you can delete this one, then play it for a reduced cost, so his effect won't be there by the time you delete him. And but yeah, I'm just putting him in for the meta for obvious reasons, for like Kingrasil, and there's plenty of stuff that plays for a reduced cost in this meta. Alright, onto our level 4s. We're going to be running 4 copies of Gizmon AT. When you would play this card by deleting one of your level 3 Digimon, reduce play cost by 4. On play, draw 2, then trash 2. All turns, Digimon can't Digivolve. And then on deletion, by returning 2 cards with Gizmon in their names from your trash to the hand, to the bottom of the deck in any order, sorry, you may play 1 Gizmon XT from your trash without paying the cost. Now, I like to use this effect, obviously, moreover than the Proto-Gizmon effect, so I like to keep my Gizmons in the trash, also for his effect. And then we're going to be running 3 copies of Pokemon. On play and on deletion, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. A good bit of control there, especially for deleting floodgates and stuff like that. And then end of opponent's turn in the inheritables, once per turn, draw 1, then trash 1 card in your hand. Again, works in really well with the deck. Then we got 3 copies of Eismon Scatter Mode. On deletion, draw 3 and trash 2 cards in your hand. Just like Garbamon, I wanted him just for that little extra bit of draw power. And yeah, Eismon Scatter Mode goes well in any deck. And of course, if you're going to use Eismon Scatter Mode, might as well chuck in the cheeky Eismon. One of, when you trash this card in your hand using one of your effects, if Eismon Scatter Mode is in your trash, you may play this card without paying its memory cost. And then, yeah, your turn for each Eismon Scatter Mode in your trash gets 2000 BP. Doesn't really matter, it's just more about playing an extra Digimon for free. Alright, on to our level 5s. We're going to be running 4 copies of Gizmon XT. When you would play this card by deleting one of your level 4 Digimon, you may reduce the cost by 6. Here's a blocker. And on play, you may play one Akihiro Kurata from your trash without paying the cost. That's our tamer. All turns, again, this Digimon can't Digivolve. And then on deletion, you may play a Proto Gizmon from your trash without paying the cost. So yeah, cycling back to your level 3 again and starting the whole chaos back over again. And then we've got 4 copies of Astamon. On play or when Digivolving, by deleting one of your other purple Digimon, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card Belphamon in its name from your hand without paying the cost. So he's really good. If you can't get off those Gizmon XTs, you don't have Akihiro out to delete Gizmos to reduce the cost of Belphamon. You can always Digivolve or just on play when you're in, I use them kind of for emergencies or when I can't get off my plays, and you can get your sleep mode out there. So he's really good, and his inheritable is amazing. Opponent's turn, once per turn, when a card is trashed from your hand, you may play a level 4 or lower purple Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. And if you've got Belphamon sleep mode out there, you trash 2 cards to stop an attack, so there's definitely every chance that you can play that level 4. Alright, onto our level 6s. Of course, we're going to be running 4 copies. Sleepy Boy, Belphamon, sleep mode. On play when Digivolving, by placing a Belphamon Rage mode from your trash as this Digimon is stopped to Delusion card. Till the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's effects. And then opponent's turn, once per turn, when opponent's Digimon attacks, by trashing 2 cards in your hand, end the attack. So yeah, this is basically what we need to get to for our win con, but especially we actually need a Rage mode underneath him, so we're running 4 copies of Rage mode. So like I said, you stick a Rage mode under there from the trash, and then you'll have this inheritable, and end of opponent's turn, it's this Digimon sleep mode, you trash the top card of this Digimon, so it becomes Rage mode. And then start of your main phase, delete all your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Then if you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand, Digimon gains 3000 DP and security attack plus 1 per turn. Then end of attack once per turn by deleting one of your other Digimon, unsuspend this Digimon. So he is absolutely crazy. You can get off so many. You basically, yeah, win once this card is out. There's not much that your opponent can do there. And then we're just going to run 1 cheeky copy of Nidhoggmon. Just when you trash this card in your hand, using one of your effects, gain memory, which is going to happen a lot, you're probably not going to Digivolve into him unless you're really desperate, in which case you've probably lost the match anyways. So yeah, definitely don't use him to Digivolve into, unless, yeah, it's an emergency. Alright, onto our tamers. We're going to be running 4 copies of Akihiro Kurata. A very important tamer for this deck. When a card with Belphamon in its name would be played, by deleting one of your Digimon with Gizmon in its name, reduce the play cost of the deleted Digimon. So if you've got your XT out, there's a play cost of 9, you can play your Belphamon sleep mode for 2, bang, stick your Rage mode under it, so yeah, very important for that. And then he's got his end of opponent's turn, once per turn, draw 1 and trash 1. And then if you place this tamer as the bottom Digivolution card, one of your Digimon with Belphamon in its name, you can delete an opponent's level 6 Digimon. So very handy there. And then just 2 copies of Analog Youth. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand, and then trash the remaining cards. Good for searching, good for trashing, works really well in this deck. And then, of course, all turns when one of your level 5 high Digimon with Digivolution cards is deleted, you may suspend this tamer. If you do gain a memory and hatch a Digigate card to an empty space in your breeding area, yeah, always handy. Alright, onto our options. We're going to be running 3 copies of Gift of Darkness. Basically, we need to run this so we can delete our level 7s. By deleting one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon, then, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon, then one of your Digimon may Digivolve into Belphamon sleep mode from your trash without paying the cost. So you play this after you've sort of gone into Rage mode, you've done your stuff, and then you need to go back into sleep mode to sort of stop attacks again. Mind you do need to stick another Rage mode under there for his attack stopping and not affected by effects to work. And then security, by trashing 1 Digimon card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the trash card. So yes, that's a very handy option. And then we've got 3 copies of Purple Memory Boost. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 purple card among them to your hand, place the rest of the main cards at the bottom of the deck, and then just delay against some memory. You could easily play Miss Memory Boost, any of those other ones. I think it's the Glaive Memory Boost. Doesn't really matter, especially those other ones are probably better options because they trash stuff, but there is a lot of trashing going on in this deck, so I felt just the need just to use the Purple Memory Boost. Alright, that's it for the deck list. On to the strategy guide. Okay, Digibrothings, the strategy to this deck is quite simple. You'll at least want to have your Proto Gizmon in your starting hand, as well as Belphamon Rage Mode or Sleep Mode. So we'll start off by hatching. And then, by deleting our level 2 in the raising area, we can play a Proto Gizmon for a reduced cost of 2, making it 1. On play, we draw 1 card, and then trash 1 card in our hand. Once turn has passed, we draw for turn. We will hatch in the raising area, and then we will Digivolve our Pinamon into Supramon, or 0, drawing for Digivolving. Next, by deleting a level 3 on the field, we can play our Gizmon AT for a reduced cost of 4, making it 2. So, we shall delete our Proto Gizmon to play Gizmon AT for 2. On play, we draw 2 cards, and then trash 2 cards in our hand. I shall trash Akihiro Kurata and Gizmon XT. Next, by deleting our Gizmon AT, we can play our level 5 for a reduced cost of 6, making it 3. So first, we do Gizmon ATs on deletion. By returning 2 cards with Gizmon in their names from our trash to the bottom of the deck, we can play a Gizmon XT from our trash without paying the cost. So these 2 will go to the bottom of the deck, and we also play our other Gizmon XT from deleting the level 4 for 3. And both unplay effects occur, we get to play an Akira Karata from our trash. Before turn passes, we use Akira Karata's effect at the end of our opponent's turn twice. So we will draw 2, and then trash 2. I will trash a Rage Mode and another Akira Karata. Then we shall raise our Sukaimon out of raising area and Digivolve into Icemon Scatter Mode for a cost of 2. Draw for Digivolving. We shall then use Akira Karata's effect twice by deleting a Digimon with Gizmon in its name on our field. We can play a Belphamon Sleep Mode for the deleted Digimon's play cost. So by deleting 2 Gizmon XTs, we can play Belphamon Sleep Mode, and on play we get to put a Rage Mode from the trash underneath him. And then we use one of our Gizmon XTs on deletion to play a Proto Gizmon without paying the cost, and on play draw 1 and trash 1. We shall trash another Rage Mode. Then, by deleting our Icemon Scatter Mode, we can play our Gizmon XT for a reduced cost of 6, making it 3. Icemon Scatter Mode's on deletion, we can draw 3 and trash 2. I shall trash another Rage Mode and a Gizmon AT. And then, thanks to Sukaimon and Pinamon's inheritables, we can gain a memory back from each. So we play for 3 and gain 2 memory back. We play our Gizmon XT. On play, we may play another Akira Karata from the trash. And then, using our last Akira Karata's effect, we shall delete this Gizmon to play a Belphamon Sleep Mode, putting another Rage Mode underneath. For a reduced cost of 9, making the play cost 2. On the end of our opponent's turn, Belphamon Sleep Mode are both trashed to awaken Belphamon Rage Mode. And we draw 3 and trash 3. Start of our main phase, Belphamon Rage Mode deletes all of our opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon, and if we have 6 or fewer cards in our hand, which we do, this Digimon gets 3000 DP and gains security plus 1 to the turn. And then end of attack once per turn by deleting one of my other Digimon, unsuspend this Digimon. So we swing in for 2 checks, and then end of attack we shall delete our Proto Gizmon to unsuspend him. And then Proto Gizmon's undeletion by returning 2 cards with Gizmon in their names. We can play our Gizmon AT without paying the cost. On play, draw 2 and trash 2. We shall then swing with our other Belphamon Rage Mode for 2 checks. And then we can delete our Gizmon AT to unsuspend him at the end of attack. We can then swing in for game. It's as simple as that, Digibros. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thanks heaps for watching today's episode, guys. And yeah, if you want to be part of the DigiDocs art competition, all you got to do is write to this address, tell us your name, where you live, draw your favourite Digimon, and tell us why it's your favourite, and you could be in the running to win the prize you saw in the intro. Alright guys, you have a good one. I gotta go get some sleep. I'll catch you later.